Hi, children. We were talking about sports, and today let's look at some famous sport personalities. Just a few. Let's look at what they do. Some famous personalities. Some famous sport personalities. Sport personalities. There are about 6 of them that we are going to look at. The first one we are looking at is MC Mary Kom. She's a very famous lady. MC Mary Kom. Now this Mary Kom, this lady, she's the only woman boxer to have won a medal in each one of the 6 world champions. Okay, so Mary Kom, who is she? She is the only woman, the only Mary Kom is the only woman boxer to have won boxer to have won a medal in each, won a medal in each, in each one of, each one of the 6 world champions. Championships. So that's about Mary Kom. Now, this MC Mary Kom, she's the only woman boxer. What did she win? She won a medal and each one of the 6 world championships. Okay, the next we are looking at is another personality, Vinesh Phogat. Vinesh. Vinesh Phogat. Let us look at what has he done? What's he famous for? Vinesh. Vinesh Phogat. Now she's a girl, okay? She's a famous wrestler. She is a famous wrestler. Famous wrestler. She's a famous wrestler and has won. And has won. She has won a gold. She has won a gold. for wrestling. For wrestling at at the 2014 at the 2014 Commonwealth Games. Commonwealth Games. All right? Now what about Vinesh Phogat? She is a famous wrestler. And what did she win? She won a gold for wrestling at 2014 Commonwealth Game. Now, another famous personality that we're going to look at is Bradman. Bradman. What about him? Let's look at Bradman. All right. He was the Australian batsman who holds the record of the highest individual test batting average in test matches. So he is the batman. He is, he is, sorry, he was the Australian batsman who holds who holds the record, who holds the record for who holds the record for the highest, for the highest record, for the highest individual test, highest individual test batting, test batting average, average in test matches, in test matches. So what about Batman? Bradman, he was an Australian batsman. And what does he hold? He holds the record for highest individual test batting average in test matches. That's what he is famous for. The next personality that we are looking at, number 4, Martina Hingis. Martina. Martina Hingis. Martina Hingis. She was a former tennis single champion. She was. She was a former. She was a tennis, former tennis singles. Right? Champion. Former tennis single champion and partnered India's Sania Misra successfully and partnered partnered India's India's Sania Misra successfully. So that's about Martina. Next, let's look at Muthaiya Muralidharan. Now, he is the highest wicket taker in one day international cricket. Muthaiya Muralidharan. Muthaiya Muralidharan. Muthaiya Muralidharan. He is the highest. He is the highest wicket taker. Wicket taker. Taker in one day, in one day international cricket. One day international cricket. And finally, let's look at the last one, that is Pullela Gopichand. Pullela Gopichand. Gopichand. Pullela Gopichand. He He is a badminton player, represented India 3 times in Thomas Cup tournament. So he is a badminton player. He is a badminton player. And he represented India 3 times in Thomas Cup tournament. Now, they say this Pullela Gopichand presently is the chief national coach for Indian badminton. And as for this Muthaiya Muralidharan, something interesting, he says he's one of the 6 players to dismiss all 11 batsmen in a single test match. Now, let's look at all these 6 famous sports personnel. The first one we are looking at is MC Mary Kom. Who is she? She is the only woman boxer to have won a medal in each of the 6 world champions. Next we are looking at is Vinesh Phogat. Who is she? She is a famous wrestler and has won a gold for wrestling in 2014 Commonwealth Games. The third personality we are looking at is Bradman. He is an Australian batsman who holds a record for the highest individual test batting average in test matches. The fourth one, Martina Hingis. Martina Hingis, she is a former tennis singles champion. She partnered India's Sania Misra successfully. Next is Muthaiya Muralidharan. As I told you, Muthaiya Muralidharan is one of the 6 players to dismiss all 11 batsmen in a single test match. He is the highest wicket taker in one-day international cricket. And finally, we have Pulela Gopichand. He's a Batman player. He represented India 3 times in Thomas Cup tournament.